Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the channel. I am whispering because I'm in the middle of a hunt right now. We tried something different, and it's working. There's 3 spikes, or 3 males. They're young. See that big one? And a yearling. It's these 2 right here. You can see. They're off to the right. Those 2 right there. That's a mama and a yearling. So, hunting this year is going to be interesting. We've been out here for a while. We haven't seen anything. And we just got out here at 3 o'clock. Here it is, 4:56, almost 5. And I'm out here, I'm hunting with my dad. He's actually over in another blind, not too far from here. So we decided to divide and conquer. I take this blind, and he takes the other one. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm having to use my sensitive mic. But I'm keeping an eye out for good shooter deers. Deer, not deers. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, I'm not entirely prepared. Right now I'm just checking to see what we have to work with, and it does look like I have something to work with. Now, all season we've been working out here, keeping the deer blinds taken care of, the deer feeders full, the timers checked, everything. But we've been kind of busy and we haven't been able to get out of here. So last weekend, my dad and I came out here, but we really didn't see much. So right now, this weekend is our last attempt to at least put a deer in the freezer. We took a hit when Hurricane Beryl came through. We had a lot of deer meat in the freezers at work, but the power was knocked out, so we lost all that deer meat. So now we gotta replenish. So that's what I'm here doing. But they're just chowing down. Chowing. So I got my setup. I got my bag over here. My microphone. Hopefully it's still on. Get my pistol here. I got my sandbag. And then I got my rifle right here. It's loaded. It's ready to go. And I always make sure to turn your phone off, or at least all the vibrate off. And just in case if it doesn't work, I always take my phone and I put it on my wallet because it's a whole lot quieter. Just in case. But anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what we're here to do. That's actually not bad. Not bad at all. If she gets any closer, then I'm not going to be able to record much more. Because I can't say anything. Hopefully my microphone's catching all this. But I've got more to tell you guys after I'm done hunting. So I'll see you guys back at the lodge. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is the next morning, and I'm back here in the muddy blind. And y'all ain't gonna believe this unless you see it. I count a grand total of 13 deer over at this point. Check this out. Now there's majority of them over here, but there's 4 off to my right. Focus. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not even zoomed in all the way. There, that's all the way. Most of those are spikes. New bucks. All male, but that one right in the middle, I think he's I'm sorry. Look at that dude back there. The one that's in the pen, that's a 10 point. The rest are mostly 8 points. But yeah, this is what I got. This is crazy. This is a sausage party. And then what you guys don't see. Shit, you see me? It's kind of windy outside, so the wind is going to have them a little spooked. It's fine. But what you don't see is off to my right. I gotta be careful so they all don't get spooked. I think they're done eating. You guys can't see. Guess not. Focus. Focus. You guys can't see it. No, that's sun. Right in your face. But down that road. If you can see, there was 4 down there, so it's grand total 13. But man, I got here real early this morning at about 6 a.m. and it's been pretty interesting. No shooter bucks. They're all too young. I mean, it's tempting, but they're all too young, especially that 10 point. He can go maybe another year or so before it's time to shoot him. But yeah, this is the most deer I have ever seen over in this side. So whatever we're doing over here, it's working. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my final opportunity of the season to shoot a buck. I talked it over with my dad, assessed all the pictures that I've taken and all the videos I've taken showing all the deer that are here. It is really windy outside right now. It might change things a little bit. But my pops just dropped me off. It's 4 o'clock right now. And my objective before we leave is to shoot the 10-point buck that I've been looking at. I mean, there was 13 deer that came through here. See how these are shaking around? Yeah, that wind is getting it. Look at this. Yeah, wind windy it is. And he's just shaking the crap out of this blind. You can see the curtains moving. Well, anyway, that's my objective for this evening. Shoot a 10-point buck. And A, that will add to my collection. B, that will put meat in the freezer for Chuck. And C, conclude all of the work that we put into for this season. We've done a lot. We have done a lot. Kind of hoping that wind eases up. But am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, I'll be back, and hopefully when the 10-point buck shows up, I got my GoPro, so I'm gonna wear my GoPro when I gotta make the shot. Try to make this shot a little bit different than it was last year. So, wish me luck, guys. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Out of all the deer that I saw this morning, which was 13 of them, the only one that's come back is that 10-point. And he's the one I'm after. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. There he is. That's the one I'm after. I don't know if I can zoom in anymore. No, that's it. That's all you guys get. But yeah, I can't shoot this one right now because he is inside the pen. And the last thing I want to do is take the shot and my bullet hitting the metal. Especially now. I sure as hell don't want to hit him or shoot him because that bullet will go right through him and right into my damn fader. And then I'm going to be pissed. Not because I hit the feeder, but because it's something else I got to freaking fix. I know Chuck would be pissed because I shot his feeder. But I'm not going to do that. I know better than that. But anyway, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that's what I'm after right there. A 10-point buck. He looks he's mature. He's not fully mature, but he's mature enough. And as soon as he hops out of that pen, that's how I'm going to take my shot. So, wish me luck, guys. It's showtime. Gotta get my ear protection on. And here we go. Oh, sure. Make some noise, Scott. All right. Come on, buddy. Just walk out. It's a big buddy deer. One, two, whoa. One, two, that's the one from before. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. All right. I'm going to wait till things calm down, and the rest of them will come back. I gotta let my dad know. Shot him where he was, dropped him where he stood. Big buck down. Big buck down. Awesome. Now the real work begins. Part of me doesn't like shooting, but at the same time, we need to. Because we need the meat. This is our form of grocery shopping. We know where the meat comes from. It's not like what you get at the store where it's processed. No, that deer right there is going to feed my family for almost a year. So, as much as some of y'all don't approve of this, you need to understand why we do it. We don't do it for the fun and the sport. We do it to feed our families. That doe, she's still over there. She don't know what to do. She don't know what to do. Now she's going to come over here and try to see what's going on over here. I'm done for the season. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for me in here. And so the blind, I'll wait till a little bit later. Wait for things to cool down. Maybe something cool will come along, but I doubt we're going to need any more. That one is all I need. Yeah. I'll go down there and I'll check out the deer. But I'm going to let the feeding, all that, take on. Let's see. There's another doe that just came out. Just because they hear the shot doesn't scare them off entirely, because they're still here to eat. Unless that's the one that was over here. No, there's one over here. And there's one right there. But I promise you, all the other ones, they'll come back and they'll eat around the one I just shot. They'll be like, well, Uncle Jerry's dead. Well, hey, look, there's corn. Yeah. The adrenaline is slowly wearing off. But, you know, I've been practicing and preparing all year for this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap for this hunting season. And the good news is it was a success. I did manage to get the 10 point, and we got back yesterday evening around 8 o'clock. I did swing by to drop off the deer meat over in the Belleville meat market. If you guys have never been there, go there. You guys would love it. They got excellent brisket, and just go there. You'll see what I mean. The Belleville meat market. But we dropped off our meat over there, and then when I got back into Humble, I swung by Porter to the taxidermy to drop off the head, the 10 point that we had. So by me dropping that off, I also was able to pick up my other 2 heads that I had dropped off previously. So check out what he did for me. Here we go. So on this side, this is a 10 point whitetail buck, and for those who have no idea how to read these, and people say, oh, G1, G2, whatever, this is G1, G2, G3, G4, and 5. Okay, so this is 5 on one side, 5 on the other. It's 10 points. Okay, and there's other ways they measure these. I'm still learning that. But I shot this guy about a year and a half ago, not last year, but the year before. And then this one was about 4 years ago. This was an Axis buck. It was a trophy buck. Shot this out there in Sonora, Texas, which is just north of Uvalde. And this is at a private ranch. I've got other pictures. In fact, if I have the picture, I'll probably show it here. I'll post it up on, yeah, okay. That's the one I got. I think I got video footage of that one. But yeah, the guy was able to do what they call a European mount. This is not a shoulder mount, it's a European mount. European is with the skull mounted on a board, or whichever way you want to put it. But that's how I chose to do the. I really didn't have much of a choice. This one I was going to do European, but this one I wanted to do a shoulder mount. But unfortunately, during Hurricane Beryl, it knocked out the power to the freezer this head was in. So I was trying to preserve it so I can take it out there and get it done. Unfortunately, that was not going to happen because Hurricane Beryl knocked out our power, and it killed my ability to save the head and actually make a shoulder mount. So I had to go to a European mount, which is totally fine. It gives me another place to put it. That's fine. But anyway, this was altogether, both of these done, was $433. I think he did a good job. I checked out the plates and stuff that he has on here. It looks good. That guy and his little pit bulls, or his Rottweilers. Anyway, they're little yappy dogs. Can't stand them. All right. And then on my way home, I swung by to grab some diesel fuel. Hopefully I spelled diesel right. I don't know if I did or not. But anyway, got the diesel fuel for a reason. Clearly my truck's not a diesel, but my Viver heater is. This is a diesel burner, and I got this thing to warm up this garage whenever I'm out here working. And I decided to take this heater itself and I mounted it on an old generator's frame that I had at work. And I did this so that I can make it mobile. You attach a battery to one side, connect it, and just vent out the exhaust to the external. And now you're probably wondering, how does this work? Okay, well, it's very simple. You take this and put it up against like the garage door, and this pulls in the fresh air while the exhaust is pushed out. Well, if your garage door comes down, how do you prevent it from being smashed? I figured that out. Put that bar over it like a bridge. Garage door sits on top of that. Works just fine. I've already used it like 3 or 4 times and it works fantastic. This one here is controlled by a remote. I'm not going to turn it on because it takes like 2 minutes to kind of spool up and warm up, because it needs glow plugs to warm it up, and then eventually it ignites and then it gets really toasty in here. So, but anyway, got some diesel fuel to fill this up because we're supposed to be getting some cold weather coming in here pretty soon. So I had to prepare for that. I'm always going to be prepared for that stuff. And as for the Honda Magna, let me show you this real quick. I have not been able to get the carbs all put back together. I went ahead and I took them and I put them in this box. Everything in here is all organized, basically saying do not flip over. Everything's on here. Even the jets are in there. Everything is in that box for this Magna. I got an email from Partzilla and they said that my shipment is now on the way. That means that the accelerator jets have accelerator pump jets came in and now they're shipping them to me. Apparently it's a rare part and they were on back order, so I had to wait. So those should be coming in pretty soon, so therefore I'll be able to make another video and get back to you guys. In between now and then, after I post up this hunting video, I'm probably going to work on this Magna, and I'm going to work on the electrical portion because my turn signals don't seem to want to work right. I got to figure that out. I think I may have made a boo-boo on the wiring part, so we're going to figure that out. So after that's done, the Magna will be ready for the custom paint job, and we'll go from there. And then the final thing is, as you guys can see, a little update on the Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R. That one will be going back to its home in about a week and a half. I finally got the thumbs up saying go ahead and bring it on over. So that is what I will be doing here soon. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the full catching up of the past month or so in the lack of videos being produced. I do apologize for being absent, but I have been working quite a bit, and we've been working out in Uvalde, or actually it's Brackettville, really. It's further out. It's between Uvalde and Del Rio. So if you guys are interested in finding out where that place is at, Google it. But that's pretty much it, guys. I tried my best this time during the actual hunt to do a better camera angle, because the last Brackettville video that I posted up, it got good feedback. However, I did also get the feedback saying we need to see the shot. Okay, well, I will do my best to do that. At the time, I didn't have the camera ability to do that, so this time I did. So anyway, let me know how you guys let me know what you guys thought about this one, and if there's anything I can do to improve it. And until the next time, y'all take it easy. I love you. Good night.